are watching the talk show on CITAM Church Online. My name is Kerry Call. I'm with the crew.
Woohoo! My name is Precious Call.
And my name is Hobbies, small girl with a big voice.
I think on the talk show I will brand myself to Mr. Call.
Mr. Call.
Mr. Call.
Yes. So, if you have a problem, call him.
Mr. Call.
Because he's Mr.
Call. Oh, I love it. So, Mr. Call, we're about to dissect a big one that's coming on. And these are conversations on our hobbies.
Ooh, okay.
Hobbies, number one, are great. All Christians should have a hobby. Can you tell them?
Everybody should get a hobby.
Everybody should get a hobby.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Why?
Okay. There are people who don't have hobbies.
Yes. Wanatokanga job ama shule wanaenda home, wanatoka home wanaenda shule wanalala. So there are 24-hour days segmented into sleep for 8 hours, go to work or school or commute for about 12.
Yes.
Eat. The rest is eating.
The sleep is the hobby.
Yeah.
No, I honestly find that to be a very boring life.
Let's talk about your hobbies.
I love to dance. Music just calls me. I just hear music somewhere and then I just bust into moves and dances and all of that. I really love to dance. I can sing. I'm a shower star. Like, you know, they know me by name, yo.
Hey,
My fans, they know me by name. Yes, I sing in the showers and dance. But majorly, I just love to dance.
I love it. How come you're not talking about your two-wheeling as a hobby?
My two-wheeling, that one is something I just do every once in a blue moon. But the good thing about it, it's just when you get on the bicycle, you can remember how you used to do it. Okay. I can't say I do it for fun. I just do it when I see a bike around. Okay. Yeah, which I don't see often.
Pastor Precious. Sigiria, Karura Sigiria, 500 bob. For you, sir.
My hobby is actually is just gaming, video game.
Okay, you know both your hobbies are very scary.
Why?
I feel like when she said she breaks into a dance, so songs cover. We talk about that. And gaming. When I hear gaming, I feel like you can slide into.
You've stereotyped us already.
Into betting.
I tell you.
I didn't even say what games they are.
You can slide into addiction.
No, it's gaming, the ones that I get to play.
You go with it to the toilets.
No, I can't go with it to the toilets because I need a screen.
Oh, thank God. Okay, fine. No, we're safe.
I need a screen.
We're safe.
Yeah.
But in this mansion, we have the bathrooms and toilets. I mean, they have screens.
They have screens.
For me, let me see. So yours is gaming.
Yeah.
We want to hear
driving
more.
a hobby?
We want to hear, yes.
What is your hobby, Kerry?
My hobbies. So I like, because of mine about this. Let me not name the
No. Start there.
I love hiking.
Okay.
I love road trips, but not be the one driving. Nataka kubebwa.
Wewe upige kelele.
Yes. Now nilale. Then we get to the destination. I love. Yeah,
so how is a road trip when you're asleep?
When you're asleep.
Since the destination umetoka kwenye ulikuwa.
Oh.
I really like, riding my bike. I ride my bike randomly, like just unachukua tu bike.
You did a
If you're going to Langata, you decide to use bypass. Ukifika bypass unarudi tena unachukua kwa wrong turn alafu unatokea Dagoretti then sasa unafika Langata. I just kind of do that. I love, of course, singing but singing is not a hobby. Singing is my gift. I don't know. What else? Hobbies. Watching movies.
Okay.
No SNLV. Like I always check the Apple Juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, hobbies mingi.
So if that counts as watching, then at Mimi, I think that's a very serious hobby of mine.
Yeah.
But I love to watch things with subtitles. I don't watch things where I understand the language. I don't fancy things that I watch in English or Kiswahili. I like to watch things in Asian languages that I can read subtitles.
And Spanish.
Yeah, that's actually very relaxing for me.
I love it. Let's talk about the downside of hobbies. As you think what your hobbies are, please put them in the comment section. Go ahead and tell us. Or if you can relate to them about hobbies, or if none of them you think are hobbies, go ahead and comment. But let's talk about the downside to some of these hobbies. And I'll ask kila mtu.
Yes.
Ajiseme. Mi ndaanza na yangu.
Okay.
Karaoke. Singing. Most of the time the karaoke places are not in the church.
Yeah.
So we need a church karaoke. Tukienda hapo, hata kama nitaimba wimbo ya gospel, bado uko kwa mahali pa compromise. Nilipata na mtu juzi akaniambia, unichupile na CITAM Kiambu. Kwani Kerry Call unafanya nini hapa? CITAM Kiambu congregated walikuwa hapo sherehe.
Exactly, alikuwa anafanya nini hapo?
Anyway, you tell us what is the downside of your hobbies?
I think I've been shouting about this. A while back, I went to Pastor Call and I told him, Pasi, mi upenda sherehe. I don't Pasi mimi nilienda dunda. When I went, I did not know that. This place is called a street kitchen. Right?
I love
so
it.
I just thought it is open air, and plus I love to dance. And I know if I go there, I'm not drinking. I am not doing the weird twerking, grinding dances. I'm just dancing and enjoying the music. And so, like you said, most of the dancing places is not church. So that is also a pit I found myself in
Do I
twice
need to pray for the
actually.
two of you
No, you need to create spaces for us
to feel safe?
to come and do our things. I want to come and sing hapo uneke nini instrumental ya goodness of God niimbe.
Uimbe karaoke.
Yes. Na pia yeye
And now you are
umweke.
dance.
Na kabla tufike hapo,
I came
in fact, I think
coffee.
hata kabla tufike kwa pasi,
Yes,
I think I constantly find myself struggling between, if we were to actually create such spaces at church, would it be as though we are trying to tailor suit some scenes to come and suit our liking? Say, for instance, there's this video I saw on Instagram about a club for Christians, apparently. And so somebody was critiquing it, and they were looking at it, and they were saying, aren't we sort of compromising what we are doing, trying to sanitize the things that we want to do and just slap them with the band-aid of Christianity, like the Israelites used to do? And there were
I just want to say there's
people on the hill and
I want
stuff
to be
like
the
that.
host.
There's nothing the world has created.
Yeah.
All the gifts you're talking about, dancing. David danced.
Okay.
David was a musician, he played instruments. I mean, all these things, they were first created by God, and they were created to worship God. They were created for His glory. So I don't feel like there's anything. It's because secularism has actually taken all these things and made it look like clapping is secular. Adding an instrument to a piano. There are churches that still don't, play anything other than the
Yeah.
organ, because other things are ungodly. DJs are all going to hell. All these things we put, no. They are the ones who have ratified something that's supposed to be a pure thing. Remember, in heaven, all of us are going to be just worshiping, singing, and
Sherehe.
glorifying God. That's what it's going to be.
In
So
all
we need
genres.
spaces to practice.
Okay.
And that's why I am now officially announcing my Christian club called Dance Till You Drop.
David did
They'll
too.
call you out.
Dance Till You're Close.
I hear you
Power.
though on what you're saying, and yes, it's safe to say the devil doesn't have anything of his origin.
Nothing.
Everything that he has is, in fact, they say if there is a fake somewhere, it's only proof of an original.
Oh.
We can't have a fake unless we have an original. So all
Word.
those things that even the genres in music that is turned around, they didn't begin with him. And that's a good place to start that conversation going into. But on my end, on part of my hobbies,
Let's talk about your downside.
yes, for one of the things that comes with gaming sometimes is the addiction. The addiction part of it, it's major. And that's the one reason why my wife would never allow me to buy a PS console. Because the few times I borrowed one, I'd stay the place till the next morning, just playing. And and so she had when she hears it, she doesn't want to. No,
And when
no,
you're
no.
on leave and you need, your man time.
Yeah, it's just the.
Uh-huh.
You see, so there's a lot of addiction that comes with that. It can be very difficult to manage. Then some of the games also have the themes. I don't know if this is the right place to mention games.
Mention them.
Like some of the games like GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
Hey.
It's just about.
Is that Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
It's auto. Yeah.
Auto.
It's the crime life, the killing, the murder, the running over people, and then the police chase you, and that's the drill of the game. Running from 5-star. Umekewa 5-star pale kwa screen unakimbizwa mpaka na air.
Honey,
So your work is to look for tankers and bomb the.
all we need is to pray for this pastor.
Yeah.
That's all we
I think roles have
But I
changed
learned their
now.
spiritual warfare.
What spiritual warfare?
So there's a bit of that. It's the crime life. Sometimes it gets into your head. It's all you see when you're moving around. And particularly for GTA, there's even sex in it. There's sex life
In a game?
Yes. So to save myself from the drama, these days I play only FIFA.
Hey.
I have FIFA, and I have a career. I'm managing a team, and I feel like a manager.
At least.
Yeah.
Wow, sawa Alex Ferguson. Even though it was Sir Alex.
Sir Alex, yeah, the
Call.
sir.
you know, we want to talk about this because they are good things, but they can become bad things. Now,
Yes.
everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial.
Right.
And we really want us to get to a point where we're having a work-life balance and a life-life balance where we do spend quality time with Jesus, not letting it be taken away
Yes.
by that. But also for you know, in your cabinet and everyone who's relating to Hope and I, is that there are gates that we open for the enemy to come in.
That's
when
true.
we are doing this music,
Yes.
when we don't know what spirits are there, we don't know what we're letting ourselves into. But how about if Christians stepped up and created spaces for ourselves, and we are so guarded about what we love to do, and we just do it? Let's find a conclusion to this story.
I would start
Yes.
by first of all saying one thing is important to note. I think it's very important the type of friends you surround yourself with, because my hobbies are communal hobbies, if I can call them that.
Yes.
It's something that you can go and do with other people. So if I constantly have friends around me who, yes, we want to go dance, but where are we going to dance? So what type of music are we dancing to? And if I've got people who are calling me out and people who are making sure that I'm still in check, that's one way to look at it. And the other thing I would say is moderation. Hobbies are things we like to do. They are, in fact, things that we can spend the whole day doing if left unchecked. But then the key to things is that you can spoil the benefits of something by overdoing it. So it's important that you check that you do even the things that you love in moderation, so that you've got time, like Kerry said, for everything else.
I love it.
Again, because hobbies really revolve around entertainment. I think for me, I always say it's important to know entertainment is not just the things you do for fun. They actually do end up defining you. They end up influencing your thinking, your worldview. So as much as we do it primarily for fun, it actually does have an impact on how we are growing. Then that would mean you place limits around it. Placing limits for those of us that are gamers around how much time do you set aside for game every day, for instance, or weekly, and so on and so forth. But also, as I grapple around this, I always ask myself, do I think I'll still be gaming at 40, you know, or 50? Will you still be dancing at 50 and 40? And sometimes I think the
That is
answer is
yes.
no.
Me, I'll be dancing. That's for sure.
So then I say I want to manage the impact this has on me, so that I'll still have a life then.
I love it. I love it. That's all we have. Would love your comments on how are you creating this balance? How are you spending time as Hope has added? How are you spending time doing everything in moderation? And how have your hobbies affected you? We pray that you get freedom to actually enjoy these hobbies without feeling guilty, without feeling shame, without feeling anything. And we wish you the very best. We'd love you to like, share,
And subscribe.
Make sure they don't lead you to sin.
Bye.
Bye-bye.